Leo rising October 2021 is a busy month. You are clearly running around, lots of new projects, creativity on your plate, and it is a month of like revving up to 2x speed. If you're excited to dive into what this October holds out for you and your rising sign, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you are always up to date on what the stars have in store for you. Hi there, I'm Maren. I am a Western astrologer using the tropical zodiac within whole sign houses for the purposes of this video. And before we do get started, I do want to mention Swan Bitcoin, the safest, easiest place to buy Bitcoin on a regular basis. If you're like me and you believe in Bitcoin and how important it is, you might be buying in monthly, dollar cost averaging every interval on whatever time frame works for you. I like to buy monthly through Swan, and if you use my referral link down below, you will get $10 of free Bitcoin upon your first purchase. So if you want to use it, no pressure, it's down there. Yeah. We start out on the 1st with Venus in your Libra 3rd house. So good things, harmony, creativity happening in your 3rd house of communication, squaring Pluto in your Capricorn 6th house of health, coworkers, and like managing health issues in your life. So I think working so hard and getting all this new communication and creativity out in a way where like 3rd house is often content, writing, not communication with like talking to people, but more so communication with like what that output looks like in work, like tasks, daily tasks, commuting, all that goodness happening is meaning that you got to have changes in your self-care routine, or you got to change up how you're managing the people that work for you. On the 5th through the 10th, the sun will conjoin Mars in your Libra 3rd house. So this looks like a bit of trouble with not being able to assert yourself, or possibly your siblings not asserting themselves in a way that you feel comfortable with. Could be either you in these projects or your siblings in general if you work with them, not really stepping up to the plate in a way that you're proud of. And on the 6th, there's then a new moon in your Libra 3rd house, so a new beginning that heavily involves that. Like things are kind of shaky and you're unsure how to start, and it's not as smooth and direct as you would have intended, even as there's a lot of busyness going on there. On the 9th, there's a Sun-Mercury cazimi conjunction in your Libra 3rd house, which should prove to give more information and more clarity around this project that you're working on. On the 16th to the 18th, the sun in your Libra 3rd house will square Pluto in your Capricorn 6th house, continuing on this dynamic of going around work and commuting and errands and your health and those that depend on you in a work context, like the things you got to take care of, being like, wait a minute, like remember us, or like things got to change with how you take care of yourself and the people who depend on you. On the 18th, big day, first Mercury stations direct in your Libra 3rd house. So this project, writing, communicating, marketing, posting about it will get easier from here on out, especially by the end of the month when the Mercury shadow clears. And on the 18th, Jupiter is stationing direct in your Aquarius 7th house. So relationships, partnerships, moving forward with one-to-one close bonds is now moving forward. After a few months of the growth slowing down and you taking a look at it, reanalyzing it, going back and forth, you're now like, nah, I'm gonna commit to this, or someone new comes along that you can't commit to. On the 18th through the 20th, Mars in your 3rd house is trining Jupiter in your 7th house. So it looks like working, being assertive, going after the tasks you need to finish is actually helpful in this relationship and is like helpful for the bond between you two. On the 20th, there's a full moon in your Aries 9th house, and ending a cord cutting a high point in your 9th house of long-term travel, higher education, and religion or philosophy. From the 21st to the 23rd, Mars in your Libra 3rd house will square Pluto in your Capricorn 6th house. This is the finale of like, I gotta go, I gotta do these things, but man, my self-care, the people that work for me are calling out for me. How do I reconcile this? Because I want to work, but this does not feel good. On the 26th to the 28th, Venus, now in your Sagittarius 5th house, is scoring Neptune in your 8th house. So Venus is now in your 5th house of dating, sex, romance, children, creativity, and it's squaring Neptune, the planet of delusion or lack of clarity, in your 8th house of investments and joint ties. So watch out for things going so well in your dating life or how much fun you're having that you lose track of how much you're spending or taking out loans, etc. From the 29th to the 30th, the sun in your Scorpio 4th house will square Saturn in your Aquarius 7th house. So the end of the month has a focus on home, family, property as like a new kind of thing in your life to consider. And it's squaring Saturn, the planet of restriction, in your 7th house. So this person may not want to move in with you. They may want to live or buy like a different property, or they might just get knocking along with your family. So it's kind of like good problems to have because it's clear that things have moved forward by the end of the month. So if you have any thoughts, any comments, anything to share about what's coming up for you before we do get into the tarot card for your sign, do leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear how this October looks for you and any things that are corresponding to already plans you know are on the way. The tarot card for Leo risings that we have for October is the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups is literally like the happy ending, like ta-da, the end, cherry on top card that literally shows like the kids, the wife, the husband together, happy little ending. So I think that this shows that like you got them back and now you're gonna move in with them. Like that's kind of the ultimate metaphor here where you finally, your relationship, the communication, it's moving forward because you're working on you and it brought them back. And yeah, ta-da, this is cute. So if you enjoyed this, I would love to hear from you down below. Any thoughts, comments, critiques, concerns, do comment. And also make sure that if you are enjoying this, you do give me a like. It helps out in the algorithm. So besides that, I wish you a very happy October, happy Scorpio season starting out by the end of the month, Libra into Scorpio season. I'm a mess filming this during Virgo season. It's been a long ass day. But yeah, take care and I will see you in the next one.